Hello and welcome to the Photography Instructor Show, the podcast for all things photography and filmmaking. I'm your host, Saurav, a passionate content creator and a photography educator dedicated to helping you master the art and craft of visual storytelling. Whether you're a beginner, eager to learn the basics, a seasoned pro looking to refine your skills, or somewhere in between, this podcast is for you. Each episode, I dive deep into techniques, tips, and the latest trends in the industry. From lighting and composition to editing and equipment, I have got you covered. Plus, you'll hear inspiring stories and insights from industry experts and fellow creatives who share their journey and expertise. So, grab your camera, get comfortable, and let's explore the fascinating world of photography and filmmaking together. This is the Photography Instructor Show, where learning meets creativity. In this episode today, we are diving into the most important dilemma in a photographer's mind: on-camera flash or off-camera flash. If you ever wondered which one to use, when to use, and why to use it, just stick around, because by the end of this episode, you will have all the insights you need to take your lighting game to the next level. What are on-camera and off-camera flash? Let us try to understand what exactly are we talking about when we say on-camera and off-camera flash. On-camera flash is exactly what it sounds like. The flash is mounted directly on top of your camera, typically using the camera's hot shoe. Off-camera flash, on the other hand, involves moving the flash away from the camera body. It can be placed on a stand, held by an assistant, or positioned somewhere in the scene to create more dynamic lighting. However, this setup offers much more creative control but requires additional equipment and preparation. To sum it up, on-camera flash is all about convenience and accessibility, while off-camera flash opens up the door to creative possibilities. Both have their own strengths and weaknesses, and that's exactly what we'll be diving into next. When to use on-camera flash? Let us discuss first on-camera flash, when it is your best option. First point: it's quick and portable. Say you're shooting a wedding reception. The environment is very fast paced and you don't have time to set up complicated lighting. On-camera flash helps you to keep up without sacrificing decent lighting. Second, fill light. It's an excellent for fill light in outdoor portraits where you want to brighten up the shadows without overpowering the natural light. Third, TTL convenience. Many on-camera flashes have TTL. Now TTL stands for through the lens metering, which automatically adjusts the flash output based on your camera settings. This feature is perfect for beginners or situations when you don't have time to tweak the camera or the flash settings. But there is a catch. An on-camera flash isn't perfect. The lighting can often feel harsh or flat because the flash is directly coming from the same direction as your lens. That's where modifiers like bounce cards, diffusers, or even bouncing the light off the ceilings comes into play. Now let's talk about the magic of off-camera flash. This is where photographers truly start to shape their light and elevate their images. First, creative control. With off-camera flash, you're no longer stuck with flat front-facing light. You can position your flash at angles to create depth, drama, and dimension. Second, multiple light sources. You want a 3-point lighting setup, or maybe a rim light to separate your subject from the background? Off-camera flash is the way to go. Modifiers galore. You can pair your flash with softboxes, umbrellas, grids, and gels to shape the light exactly how you envision it. A great example of off-camera flash is in portrait photography. Let's say you are shooting outdoors during the golden hour. You can position your flash with a softbox to fill in your subject's face while still capturing that beautiful backlit glow. But there is a catch in this as well. Off-camera flash requires more gears or accessories like triggers, stands, and modifiers, and more time to set up. But the results? Totally worth it. Now, which option is the right option? How do you decide whether to use on camera or off camera flash? Well, to figure that out, you got to ask yourself these questions first. First question, what's your environment? If you're shooting a fast moving event, stick with on camera for its ease of use. If you're in a more controlled setting like a studio, off camera flash will let you flex your creative muscles. Second question you need to ask yourself is, what's your goal? Are you just looking for evenly lit images? Then on camera will get the job done. Want to create a more cinematic portrait with dramatic shadows? Off camera flash is the way to go. The third question which you would like to ask yourself is, what's your experience level? Beginners often start with on camera flash because it's less intimidating. But don't be afraid to experiment with off camera flash. It's easier than it seems once you get the hang of it. Ultimately, the best tool is the one that suits your needs and helps you achieve your vision. Now, before we end this episode, let me give you some pro tips and some tricks. First one, use bounce techniques. Even with the on-camera flash, bouncing the light off a ceiling or wall can drastically improve your results. Second tip, invest in triggers. For an off-camera flash, a reliable wireless trigger is a must-have. Look for models that support TTL or high-speed sync. Tip number 3, experiment with modifiers. A simple softbox or umbrella can make a huge difference in the quality of your light. Last but not the least, practice. The best way to master flash photography is to experiment. Take the time to learn how light behaves and how to manipulate it. I hope this deep dive into the on-camera and the off-camera flash has inspired you to experiment and take your lighting skills to the next level. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Photography Instructor Show. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. Remember, the journey of mastering photography and filmmaking is a continuous one, filled with endless possibilities and creativity. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback will help me grow and reach more aspiring photographers and filmmakers just like you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn for more tips, learning, and updates on the upcoming episodes. Until next time, keep capturing those amazing moments and crafting your unique stories. This is Saurav, signing off from the Photography Instructor Show. Keep creating, keep learning, and keep inspiring.